defend the land we conquered. I can hike along. I don't wanna be the only driver. Settle down today, we'll find a way to run towards what we have made. Take my hand and drive tonight. We'll find a way to bring back sunlight. We will find a way. Don't tell me I'll find a way. Don't break me, I'm here to stay. All these dreams we're passing by, we'll find a way to bring back sunlight. Don't tempt me, I'll find a way. We will find a way. I'll settle for the last remaining dancer. Can we take flight and do what's right? Damage the side of modern life. Don't wanna be the lone survivor. Don't tell me I'll find a way. Don't break me, I'm here to stay. All these dreams we're passing by, we'll find a way to bring back sunlight. Don't tempt me, I'll find a way. We will 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 find a way. Don't tell me I'll find a way. Don't break me, I'm here to stay. All these dreams go passing by, we'll find a way to bring back sunlight. Don't tempt me, I'll find a way. We will find a way.
Hello, hello. Well, here we are. The sad day, one of the sad days and exciting days on the Brokeland server. We're going to say goodbye to our current world and prepare to start again. Hey, Vertex. Hey, Rav. So, what we're going to do today is we're going to give ourselves a little tour. Oh, it is black. Why is that? Hold on, hold on. Hold on, we can get this. Oh, why is it doing that? There we go, there we go. Okay, so what we're going to be doing is giving a little tour of the world as we know it today, and then we're going to work on today to get a new server up and going for a little later, and I'll probably also stream the first day of that. But Vertex, possibly. I'll let you know how you can join. This is the private server. Private server has a little bit more controls to it than the public server because the private server we do all our big stuff. But anyway, without further ado, let's go into the tour. So we have ourselves our slime farm that we built. And I think my music might be a little loud. Maybe not. No. Okay. We got the slime farm here, which we made out of the nice little nether brick. And we got a lot of cats here. And then we go into the tree. And the tree, the first floor is our nether portal to the bottom of the nether. And we just have a blank space here that I was using for my base for a while. Then on the second floor, we have all our villagers. Oh, these were very useful. We had all of our enchants here. We had our carrots and pumpkins, or our carrots and potatoes filtering down into here. That would also give us our bone meal. And yeah, we had basically everyone. We got all our emeralds from these farmers who they've been very, very helpful. It's yeah, that's the second floor. Then we go up to the third floor. Oh, I missed it. Well, it being the last day, let's go down here. All right, and then this is where our potato and carrot farmers. They've been in here for a couple of months and having a fantastic time getting all the carrots and potatoes that we needed, that we used. Up on the dang, I cannot seem to get to the floors, but I think the only floor we missed. Am I missing my boots? There we go. Is this floor, which was nothing really special. This is just a conveyor that brought all our stuff to the top of the tree. Nothing super special there. Then we have up here. Oh. Up here is our creeper farm. So this was our creeper only farm, and this brought in so much gunpowder up the top of the tree. Oh, all the way to the top, followed by what we called the heart of the tree of life. This was the heart, which was actually a melon and pumpkin farm. So that was our melon and pumpkin farm. And then here we can just go straight up. Followed by the next big thing, which was our tree farm. That's our tree farm right here. Bam. And that gave us nether trees. This was fully automated. I could just flip a note block up on top. Here, we'll head up top real quick. And look, all the villagers gathered for the final video, and we can just click the button and our TNT should start dropping here. And so this was our automated tree farm. Oh, didn't have to do anything except feed it some bone meal from time to time. Man, I'm gonna miss this. Gonna miss this farm. Oh, and we go up to the top, and we have our chests. This was also pretty much automated, where you could stick. We had a section over here that I could put items in, and they would automatically pass into all these chests. It was pretty useful. We had an ample supply of everything. We also have, in this section over here, we had our drowned farm. You know, where we got all our tridents. We can see the tridents that came in here with our shells. Everything that was needed from a drowned farm. Sad and excited, Boo. Sad and excited. And then this is our furnace system, which was, again, very useful. This thing cooked so much, so fast. It was so awesome. Oh, kitty cat. You got to get off of me while I'm on the computer. Let's see, over here. Oh, let's turn off that tree farm, because that's just going to... There we go. Boop. Let's see. Oh, look at that beautiful face. Look at that beautiful face. Then the Tree of Life provided so many comforts of home. It gave us brown and green wool from our sheep farm inside there. It gave us honey and honeycombs from the little beehive system in there. We have our little brewing area, our little enchanting area, which I planned at one point to make bigger, but man, there was so much to do. Then, outside, oh man, this tree was going to grow so big. I think that's all we got. We got a little branch that takes us to the top of the nether, and then we were still working on clearing this part down, which we're not going to get to, but we'll probably do something similar next season. And let's see, when we have our Road of Life that we decorated on one of the streams with our pillars. And let's go to let's start at the beginning. So we started out not at the tree. We started out in a little cave. Our little cave is over here, which has been occupied by a few people, but this was our initial cave at the beginning of the season, and we lived here for quite a time, made a little pathway that went all the way to Sky's base so we could use our enchanting table, which is very nice. One of our very first farms, one of my very first farms is this iron farm over here, and it's been running flawlessly pretty much. We had a couple of times where people were actually stealing stuff, so that's always fun. But but otherwise, it was doing pretty good. Alrighty, so let's continue on. Everyone wants to get their 5 minutes of fame, and we're just doing a final. We're just doing a final tour here. Anyway, where we were, our first shop was the Anvil. So the Anvil shop was kind of simplistic. All we had was a bit of an elevator that brought us up. And it brings us up, and you know, you can go buy your iron from the iron shop there. It was very nice. That was Keith's dad's first shop. Then our second shop, which I believe was rockets, if I recall. Now, we had someone who sold rockets here initially. Rip did, and he sold them for like 1 diamond a stack. And so what I did was right behind him, we made the Keith's dad rocket shop, which was a complete copy of his shop, except it was 1/3. It was 3 times the size at 1/3 the cost. And so here you came up and you could come here and you could buy all the rockets you ever needed. This was huge help for the server right off the bat. Let's see. We got I think the next shop we did was the biggie. So the next shop we did was the secret shop, and the secret shop was right here. We took a little bit of inspiration from one of the hermits, and we built a bit of a shop here, and we made the secret shop, which you had to come in here, take some paper, and rename it to solve the riddle. And everyone knows that the riddle was, if I still have it, circle. That was the one thing you can't make in Minecraft. So if you put the circle in here, we open up the entrance to the secret shop. And here you got to buy cash. Cash, the currency on the server. Man, I didn't expect this to get this big. I mean, the whole idea of creating cash was to get people to bulk purchase. And that was the big thing about the secret shop. It was very much like a Costco. We had pretty much everything in here. And, I mean, we just had chest upon chest. We had enchants, all that stuff going on. And it was pretty fantastic. But we made... Using the cash, we made so many diamonds. I want to say at one point we had maybe almost 3 stacks of blocks, which is crazy. But this shop also had one thing that was in use, which was a rail system. We had a rail system here in the back, which filtered in any of them. So the rail came from my base all the way to the secret shop so that I could restock the secret shop from my base, which worked out pretty well for a while. And that's all we got here. So that's our secret shop base. Let's see what else. Oh yeah, we got this shop here. This was called Ye Old Witchsmith. This was, I believe, our newest shop. And basically, you took some redstone, the blood of Minecraft, and while we sold... Wow, we have a lot of diamonds in here. While we sold our end loot here, you could also make a healthy donation of blood, and it would open up the portal to the witches. And in here we contained all the different clerics that you could buy stuff. We were going to sell potions out of here too, but I thought this was a really cool thing. We hollowed out the hill that was right behind it to create this shop. And yeah, so that's how this worked. A nice little village, hidden village. Alright, and then we got the Nether. So the Nether brings us to a couple of our farms. And then I think we're done the Keith's Dad tour, and we'll go and tour a few other spots of note that I really enjoyed going to, but we'll finish the Keith Dad's tour. We'll go up to the top of the Nether and head, where are we heading? I believe, oh, you know what? I know what we need. We need our, and yeah, okay, so we should have, one of these should have, that's cash, maybe it's the lodestones. So we use lodestones here. Boop. Yellow sugar box. Oh look, Brokeland. Brokeland is here. That's Brokeland. Alright, so we got our lodestones. So where are we going to head first? Let's head to the gold farm. Let's head to the gold farm. That was one of our first. We are, Winnie, we are doing a new... We are starting a new server. It'll be tonight where we start the world up from scratch. We're going to be starting the we have the public server up, which we're going to switch over to 116. It's about I think it started over the weekend, but not too much activity on it at the moment. But on this server, yeah, we'll end up starting tonight. Talking about the public server is interesting because here's our gold farm. Oh, really? 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 Well, that's the gold farm. You guys all know the gold farm. Oh, maybe we should go into oh, that is our world in a nutshell, isn't it? That is our world in the nutshell. Anyway, let's I'm pretty sure I have a whole other backup set of armor somewhere, but we don't really need it. So what I'm going to show is yeah, the gold farm is just one of Ilmango's designs. You know, we modified it a little bit for the 116 snapshots, and it was very useful. But a couple of things to note in the shopping district is Rav. Rav had a few awesome setups here. So this was one of Rav's things. It was a chess game where he had all the pieces on, and you moved the pieces into different places, and you could play chess. I had a whole lot of fun with this. The chessboard was fantastic. We have also his pixel art, of course, the pixel art, which was probably the best part about the shop. We had ourselves a redstone shop by Boo and Coaster, I believe it was, Boo and Coaster. Let me see. We had some shops of note here. We had Trip Shop that built shops, and he built this wood shop that was right over here. Yeah, we also have Brokeland. The Brokeland account made a library where Brokeland sold books and stuff. Then we also have the competition to the secret shop. The big old competition. Right here. I forget what this was called. Which, they didn't sell very much, but they made quite a few diamonds. What was it that made them diamonds? It was the, they made a whole lot of diamonds from netherite. They sold netherite, and I bought all their netherite. Diamonds Inc. That's right. That's what it was called. Diamonds Inc. I guess this is the time, Rav, by the way. Rav. I'm your prankster, Rav. It was me. It was me the whole time. I stole your first and second diamonds. It's just, oh, of course you do. Of course you do. And I gave them back almost right away because I was stupid. Back at, oh yeah, here we have his mob farm, which was kind of cool. That provided a lot a XP service for anyone who didn't really want to work on the server, like this guy right here, and they could get all their XP. Let's see, what was that? Was that about it for shops? We had a gambling shop That was pretty cool. Rav, everyone knew it was me. Everyone but you. Everyone but you and um I can't remember the name. Ripped. Everyone but you and Ripped, and then Ripped and ended up finding out because he looked in one of my chests and found the diamonds. This was a shop. Oh well, we are going. Let's do that. So this was a shopping district. It was a whole lot of fun. Next season, one of the things I'm not going to do. Oh, the dragon. Yeah, that's right. So we got the dragon shop, which was another competition to the secret shop. He made the dragon, and if I recall, it actually does shoot out fireballs or something. And this was another library, which was actually pretty cool because initially it had redstone underneath that kind of guided you like a card category. Next season, I'm not going to make a secret shop. In fact, next season, I'm going to wait quite a long time before I make a shop. Because everyone needs to, in this season, one of the things, if I'm able to complain once or twice, one of the things that one of my complaints this season was that the secret shop allowed people to be lazy. It stopped their creativity. It stopped them from doing things that I know they're capable of doing. One second. And so we're not going to do that this next season. This next season, I would really like to see everybody hold their own, to succeed on their own, to prosper on their own. And while we will have a shopping district, in fact, Rav, being the master that he is, has something fantastic planned for the shopping district next season. And it's going to be breathtaking. So, this is the library. I love that dragon. It's not his best dragon. We will be showing you his best dragon. Why don't we head to the end? Oh, I forgot about this shop that I took over too. I didn't make it, but I ended up taking it over, where we sold our slime and honey. We also have a nice little defaced Keats' dad. I figure we mentioned that. That was cool. Oh yeah, we also have Rip's base here, which was actually very, very interesting. Rip, this was his second base. Oh, we got to show his first base too, so we'll head over there real quick. Because Rip's first base is actually something to be proud of, Rip. If you're listening, your first base was pretty amazing. It's over here in the swamp somewhere. If I can find the swamp. I gotta be careful about hitting things. I don't have feather falling. Ouch. And I don't have food. Alright. Should be right around here. Yep, okay, here we go. Alright, this was his pyramid. Here we go, here's the swamp. The swamp. This, starting your base in the swamp is definitely something that I would never normally do, but this is exactly what Rip did. And the first base he created was Shrek's house. And so we definitely just got to show this off. He did a great job recreating Shrek's house here with the smoke coming out the top. It's absolutely awesome. He did a fantastic job. Alright, let's see if we can not die while we land up here. There we go. All right. On to the end. All right, let's see. We're heading east. The end is right here. Boom. We're going to go check out, we're going to go down a little bit of memory lane here. Oh yeah. I forgot about the dragon eye, but if you caught that, that was the dragon eye that Rav created. Dragons was his thing this season. He did a fantastic job. We also have the first XP farm. I'll go back to the portal. Hold on. The first XP farm here. Oh, I missed it. Oh, I missed it again. Which stopped working, and nobody wanted to fix it because by this time we had all our own. Oh, you know what? I have golden carrots here. Oh, really? I can't open it? There we go. Golden carrots. Food. So what else do I have in here? Sea lanterns. Alright, that's it. Hey, Adrian. So this was our XP farm. It was very, very useful. Although it's a bit broken. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no, they're surrounding me. What do we have? We have buttons. What's go? How do I get out? All right, we can get out here, I think. There we go. To safety. To safety. All right, we're going to go back to the dragon that I accidentally walked into the portal by accident. Here we go. And let's see. Here we go. Boom. Back to the top of the nether. No, Coaster. No, he won't. Alright, wait, we need to go east, I think. Let's see. Unfortunately, if you make a mistake on Brokeland, that's it. You don't come back. I have no reason. There's no... Oh, we're all dying now. Alright, here we go. We won't fall in, but now we can take a look at the eyeball. Which, it's not going to work, Rav. My GAM is up. Because I'm still working off of the public server. But if you can tell, up there, it lights up. So the eye will actually, in the darkness, the eye actually, let's see, can I change it? Can I? Oh, here we go. There we go, I got it. Maybe we'll put nope, done, video settings, I think 50, done, back to game. There we go. There we go. Well, the eye that lights up. I mean, that is one of the coolest things. Alright, so what we're going to do is head to Rav's base. Is that what you wanted to see, Rav? The light up? We got it on camera. Here you go. There you go. Full screened. Take all your screenshots you want. Alright, now we're going to your base. We're going to jump off here. and head to the Rav base, which is over here. Now this is one of the coolest bases that I have seen. We follow the. I mean, how cool is this? We'll take the walk. Why not? Thanks, Flight. How's it going, Flight? OBJ, I see is new. Adrian, how you guys doing today? Getting the final Brooklyn tour of the season. We're currently at Rav's base. You can rewatch the stream to check out what my base ended up looking like. Oh, and we got a phone ringing with a kitty sitting on it. Hold on. Alrighty. Here we go. Here's the Rav base with his massive dragon. One of two that he's got. But this guy is awesome. I mean, the wings just keep coming. The wings just keep coming. Look at that. Look at that beauty. Look at that. We'll fly around. He's got all his farms down here. Look at how beautiful is that. Fantastic. With a tail coming out. If I recall, he even had a method inside. Yep, that's where he's headed over here. He had a way inside the dragon, which we can't really fly. Maybe we'll fly a little bit. I don't want to hurt too much, though. Where this is where he was storing his netherite blocks. I'm going to say you won, Rav. I think you won on the netherite blocks game. I don't think I had this many. Were you making a dragon heart out of netherite, by the way? Oh, nice. The netherite dragon heart. Now we also have, if I recall, let's see, the black heart of the dragon. Now he's got another dragon here. Yep, he's still got it up here. Okay, which is black against the blue background, which is, I mean, that how cool is that? But one of the coolest things was when you jumped in water, and he's got a little water setup here. When he's jumped in water, it was blue on a black background. I mean, that's just awesome. Look at the detail on that. Oh, no, let's not drown. So this is Rav's base, and man, he did a whole lot of work on this. He spent so much time here. The villagers? Oh, that's right, because you started selling stuff, so you had a bit of a villager setup as well. A lot more modern than my rustic tree-looking stuff. But looks like you had them all. No, I know how much work it is for these guys. This is a whole lot of work to get them set up like this. All right. I think we're pretty much done. Right? We got what else? What else we got? Oh, we do have Brokelangie. Oh my goodness, I forgot about Brokelangie. Yeah, we'll do Brokelangie, and we're gonna do we'll do Trips base. I'd go to Trips base, but to be honest, Trip, I have no idea where you live. You guys all went far. You know, next season we got to stay on the same continent. That's going to be a rule now. It's no longer going to be a, because when I'm making a suggestion, you guys go to like 20,000 blocks away. So next season we're going to make it a rule where you stay on the same continent. You cannot base out of the continent. But here's Brokelangie. Now Brokelangie was a storyline that is in every season for the last couple seasons. So basically, you have a storyline, and in this storyline, the princess, the Ice Princess, Princess Footsie Cold, was kidnapped, and she was set to marry the Fire People, and you had to go and basically, I'll give all the tricks on what you saw was. You had to go through a couple puzzles. The first thing you had to do was go see the Great Wizard, but you didn't know where he was. And so over in that chest over there was a way to find the Secret Wizard. So you come in here and you see a sign that says, ready yourself, lose your fear, learn everything. Now this was a clue, right? And the clue was the first letter, R-L-L. Now if you see, you have blocks here. You have some on the left, some on the right. And so the R-L-L was where you needed to go. So if you go R, and then L, and then L, you didn't get pushed off. But if you were to go on like this block here, you would actually get pushed off down into the Wither Roses. No, Boo, you can't steal from anything. No, 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 I'm saving this world. No, you can't. In fact, just by saying that makes me want to ban everybody but me. I'll be honest. This is still a world. Anyway, we get a Pendant of Life. At one point, you may want to download this world, and you're not going to do it by stealing from shops. That's not what we do. My God, guys, come on. Alright, so you get the Pendant of Life, and the Pendant of Life basically brought you to the Great Wizard, which most people kind of already knew. The Great Wizard was at the tree. We're lagging. Anyway, here we go. So you followed your path, basically to get to the Great Tree. And it's because so many people are on. I shouldn't have announced that I was doing it. I should have just did it. God. But anyway, you get to the Great Tree, and come here, and the Great Wizard was right here. So you come to the Great Wizard, and he's got a little bit of a book, and he basically tells you, I haven't seen the princess, nor do I care, but she was headed on her way back. And so basically the clue there was that she came from the place and she was headed back. So the way back is by taking the path. And so basically you take the path until you find the caravan, which you'll find without too much difficulty. It's right here, right? And so you come into the path here, and you'll see that the caravan is dead. Hey puppy, hey puppy. And you're left with a body, but it's not just a body. The body's pointing. And so the body points over in this direction. So if you come over in this direction, you see a little axis area that goes down. And now this takes you down into a cave. Oh, and I don't have weapons. Oh, this is going to be difficult. Alright. Let's get rid of this zombo. Oh! Alright. Game mode spectator it is. Alrighty. Anyway. You basically go down. There's the... We'll just do this quickly in Spectator. Boom. You come down here, and you're led down a path. Now, it's all dark, and it stays dark, and you're here, and you go on the redstone thing. And now what happens is, when the redstone's active, you have the netherrack that moves, and the door will open eventually, right? And then what you also have is a book here, just very simple. Right, and it's basically a book called, you know, To Kidnap a Princess, and you come in here, and as you're looking through the book, which I can't change it, once you get to a certain page, a doorway opens right here, and this was a skeleton spawner that we found, and the skeleton spawner made skeletons while you waited, while you read the book. And once you got to a certain page, all the skeletons that have been building up drop down, and you get like 15 skeletons in here, right? And then you couldn't get to the last page because the whole time the skeletons would drop. So, but the last page, here we go. We can go into creative. Here we go. So if you go and when you get to right here, step 6. You get to step 6, and this would open up, and the skeletons would start to begin to drop in, like they would drop in, and you couldn't get to page 7. But actually, step 14 was the answer, how to get out. And what you had to do was you had to take an arrow, just a regular, normal arrow, right? You had to go back, you had to bring this back to page 1, done, and then you had to go into the corner of the room, and you had to throw an arrow into the corner of the room. And when you threw that arrow, this would have opened up, but apparently it's broken. Flint and steel. Oh yeah, we had to work on something. That's why it's broken. But lighting myself on fire. But you ended up down here. Now, the book also told you it was bringing them to the castle. And so you would come down here to the castle. And down here in the castle, it basically took you on a path. Let's see if we can... yeah, keep going forward, keep going forward. No, where did they go? Maybe it was this way. Over here. Over here. Over here. Wait a minute. Did somebody break it? Oh, here we go, here we go. No, wait. You would go to... too high. Where was the path? This must have been the path. So you took the path. Oh, someone blocked it, it looks like. Looks like someone blocked it. But the path took you on quite a while. Oh, right here. And then you took this path, and you were greeted to a portal. You go into the portal, and you're in a castle. And what you had to do was, there are a couple things to find in the castle, but one of the things you had to find was a library. And now you had your end portal, which was not going to do you any good. Everyone knows where the end portal goes to. So what you had to do was you had to find the library. Hey, ping spoofer! And when you found the library, you come in here and you found a book for the follow-up. And now what the book did was... basically gave you another clue. You had to follow this, minus the dozen, plus the sweet number, 8 this many horsemen. So that was minus the dozen, which is negative 12, negative 12, right? And then plus the sweet number, 8 this many horsemen. The sweet number is 16, sweet 16, 8. So 16, 8, and then there were 4 horsemen. So we had plus 16, 4. So that's the clue that you got, right? So now if we were to go to game mode, spectator, now we have coordinates. So now we can go to the end. Now that we go to the end, TP, Keith's dad, negative 12, 12, and then we'll just do this, and then 1684. Now if you come here, maybe come up. Yep, if you come here, you found the secret castle. So you parkoured your way up to the top of the secret castle that you notice only has one tower. But you parkoured here. And you come in here and there's a book. And you read this book. And it's basically the person who kidnapped the princess. The person who kidnapped the princess has actually been watching your every move. Saw taking you the breadcrumbs. He's been ahead of you one step this whole time. You know, you think I'm foolish enough to hold the princess in a tower? That's like something out of a book for dummies, which you did. You read a book for dummies at one point in that skeleton room. I killed the princess the moment I saw her. I won't let anything get in the way of the war. Don't call me great for nothing. Mwah! Well, the key word here is great. Now, one of the things you notice is the answer to Broklangi was actually never to save the princess. Saving the princess was not the goal. The goal was to get vengeance. And so, knowing who was great, you know that the great wizard was actually the one behind it all. The great wizard kidnapped and killed the princess. And so now the last thing you had to do was go and get vengeance on the Great Wizard. And so we know where the Great Wizard is. So we come back here. And if you were to come here, and here's the Great Wizard, and you broke him. Oh no! I broke him in creative. But basically, if you broke him, you got his head. And his head was actually renamed to put on Pike. So if we, for instance, just got a zombie head, right? What you notice is the Pike is actually not just here. There was an armor stand here as well. And you could come over here and click and put a head on the Pike. And when you put, the goal was to put Keith's dad, the great wizard head on the Pike, right? And now Trip was the first one to beat this. He did a great job. Very proud of him. That was Broklangi. Will we have another Broklangi next season? Oh, you bet your tail we're going to have a Broklangi next season. Of course we are. Now, the final thing, before we end the stream, is to go check out Rip's final base that he was working on. And his base is a little more hidden, but not extremely hidden. Where is it? It's right around here. Let's see. I think we're gonna end it. We're gonna end it in just right after this, AJ. All right, here it is. So this is this was the entrance to his base right here. So you had to fly through here. You hit water, and you basically entered his base. There's a big hole here. But what was cool, what he did that was pretty interesting, was he took a mine shaft and he made it a very large mine shaft. He did a fantastic job. You know, he made his base a mine shaft, and he just kept expanding it. He put his farms in the mine shaft. He did a fantastic job here. You know, I mean, it's pretty big. So I mean, we got. He even brought some mushrooms over. Did a great job on this. Regular cows. We definitely have some talent here on Brokeland on the private server. And we do also have a public server. The public server has got some interesting things going on as well. The goal is, mainly on the public server is to, show us what you got. Do some cool things. And maybe we'll get you over here on the private server because this is the world that is cared for. Now, not to say that the public server won't have controls and rules, but here it's very, very controlled. There's no cheating on here. Cheating results in an immediate ban. Immediate. There is no coming back. You don't cheat. We don't cheat. Keith's dad doesn't cheat. Nothing. This is where we do the cool things. Like, for instance, one of the things, this is broke land. We don't got the money like Hermitcraft. So we made, instead of everyone having their own spectator account, we have the broke me and fettle me. And the broke me puts you into spectator mode. Right? And so you could go around and you could actually go and spectate people and take a look and check things out. And then fettle me means to fix. And so you can go into fettle me and it puts you back into survival. And so this was our way of, being able to, light up our tunnels and do all that stuff that Hermitcraft does with their spectator accounts. So that's what we got. And I believe that's all she wrote for Brokeland New Friends season. The next season is going to be called Warped Squared. That's what I believe is because I had a small season called Warped, and I think we're gonna this being the Nether update with the Warped Wood, we're gonna do that again, and so we're gonna have Warped Squared. But yeah. Get ready for some big things happened with Warped Squared. Make sure you guys subscribe because I do go live very randomly. But if there's anything you'd like to see, you can feel free to message me. I'm on Discord. I do like to talk in the Discord as well. So I tend to be always available. And yeah, that's about it. So in the next couple of days, you guys can play on the public server for now. I've been playing on the public server a little bit. We are going to be working on the private server, getting that all ready because we have a bit of a surprise for the private server people. When it deals with the shopping district, me and Rav have been working on Rav mainly. Rav is the technical genius when it comes to this. But yeah, that's it. I appreciate you guys, as always, watching the stream. I always enjoy you guys checking in. So, you guys, have a great day. And again, I'll probably be streaming a little later. And I look forward to the new Brokeland. Brokeland Warped Squared. Warped Squared. That's it. All right. I'll talk to you guys later. You guys have a good day. Bye.
Reckless, more than I've been free. Defenseless, with your eyes on me. It's like I'm caught inside your endless sea, falling fast into the deep. Surrender won't be sound asleep. Yeah. I've never known a life like this, a stranger's kiss, the sweet attraction. I've never known a love like this, forbidden bliss, consumed in action. I've never known a life like this, a stranger's kiss, the sweet attraction. I've never known a love like this, forbidden bliss, I'm yours. Take me home. breathless, rising to the beat, infectious, comes so naturally. It's like I'm lost inside your ecstasy, wondering if we could be in heaven. We make our reality. I've never known a life like this, a stranger's kiss, the sweet attraction. I've never known a love like this, forbidden bliss, consumed in action. I've never known a life like this, a stranger's kiss, the sweet attraction. I've never known a love like this, forbidden bliss. I'm guard me home.